Hi everyone, Simon Sherratt here again from the IEEE Consumer Electronics Society. I'm here with Will Lumpkins, past president of the Society. So Will, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My pleasure, Dr. Sherratt. I'm Will Lumpkins. I'm the Vice President of ONS Services, an engineering consulting company. We help companies develop consumer electronic products. We focus on Wi-Fi, GPS, Bluetooth, and we help bring products to market through China and through Japan, as well as localization in the U.S. And my role in IEEE is the Consumer Electronics Standards Committee Chair, and I help our society grow with the consumer electronics standards as well as other standards.
Thanks, Will. So what standards are you working on now?
Currently, the Consumer Electronics Society is working on the P1874. It's a standard for standardizing procedural documents for repairability. A problem we have in the U.S. as well as around the world is that people buy products, they use them for 1 to 2 years, and then they break. And when they break, they become prohibitive to repair, so they throw them away and they buy more. And this standard allows people to document how to individually repair these products, and allows them to extend the life of the product so they don't have to throw it away and become more waste in the environment, but continue the repairability so the device goes on for longer, from 5 to 10 to 15 years. It empowers the individual to help Mother Earth by not including things into the landfill, but extending that life force. So P1874 allows us to move content seamlessly between Kindles, tablets, PCs. It formats through XML, a standard base for moving these products and this information from system to system. And this is also being used currently with Dell. Dell has currently signed up to use P1874 for their internal repairability. Honda and GMC Motors are also looking at using it for their repairability. The common form in America, we have something called Chiltons, which I'm not sure if we have in the rest of the world, for doing auto repair. This is a large manual going through and looking through pages for repairability. 1874 is looking at taking Chiltons and making it a more electronic format, so users can have it on their tablet, and they can look at doing the repairability, have ease to use, expanding photos and textual documents. So it should be pretty exciting, and we're looking forward to it.
So Will, thanks for that. That's really exciting work. You know, you're an engineer. What kind of skills have you had to develop so as you can work with these standards and develop these standards?
That's a good question, Dr. Sherratt. As engineers, we like the analytical. We like looking at problems and coming about to solve them. As engineers, though, what we tend to lack is the ability to just communicate. The ability to stand in front of others, to communicate our ideas in a simple yet reasonable approach. We tend to get lost in the jargon. We tend to get lost in our own world. And as engineers, we need to learn to communicate and express ourselves with simple concepts for other people. This works very well in standards because you're dealing with lots of different people at different technical levels. And we need to be able to restrain ourselves from getting into argumentative situations. We need to keep a calm, cool head in discussion, present your idea, yet don't get overly passionate about the idea, and work with people offline. Something in my own personal life, I found that it's difficult not to be overly passionate, but we need to do that because it's the best way to get consensus on the development of ideas and in promotion of those ideas for the betterment of all.
Thanks, Will. So, Will, you're clearly a passionate guy on this sort of technology. You know, consider the case of a young engineer coming out of university, and they might like to work on consumer electronics, but a wide range of skills are needed, though. What kind of things do you think they would like to develop? What kind of technologies do you think they should know?
Thank you, Dr. Sherratt. As a young engineer coming out, of course, the World Wide Web, the Internet, is an open resource that we have now. An interesting factor is that people really do not know how to search the Internet get information. Yes, we all use Google. We even use the term to Google it. But actually being able to search the information, the mass amount of information on the internet, is a prime skill set that's needed. You may have done it in university to find research papers. It's the same idea. As an engineer, whatever you're developing a toy, and you're going to be using Bluetooth. Of course, you can look at the Bluetooth specification, but you're also going to look at other aspects. Power saving. How do I get low power consumption? You're going to have to search the internet and search information to find what are the lowest power chipsets, what are the cheapest chipsets. When I go to production, when I want to do production of plastics, how do I get the injection molding done? Today's engineers are expected to do more than just electrical engineering and computer science. They're expected to do mechanical engineering. They're expected to do a little bit of sales, a little bit of marketing. They're expected to work with a diverse group of people. And this enables us or requires us to have an open mind to search out this information and work in a group. That's why I like IEEE and the Consumer Electronics Society. It's really enabled me to network with a wide variety of people to find those contacts that maybe I don't know that research interest or that area, and I can contact with people like Dr. Simon Sherratt, who's an expert in his field. And I think that this helps us to expand ourselves and go further.
Thanks, Will. So maybe one day you can teach me how to use the internet. Thank you very much.